Have you ever sat down at the breakfast table, looked at your plate, and thought, is this helping me live longer, or just filling my stomach? Maybe breakfast has slowly turned into coffee and a piece of toast. Maybe it's a sweet pastry, a bowl of cereal from a box, or sometimes nothing at all. You tell yourself, I'm not that hungry in the morning, or at my age, it doesn't matter anymore. But somewhere in the back of your mind, you might still wonder, is there something simple I could add at breakfast that would actually help me stay healthier and live longer after 60? If you're in your 60 seconds, 70 seconds, or beyond, or you love someone who, as you already know, your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to, blood pressure, blood sugar, digestion, energy, weight, and even memory can feel more fragile now. Doctors talk about cholesterol, heart health, and watching what you eat, but it's easy to feel overwhelmed and think, I can't change everything. It's too late. Here's the hopeful truth. You don't have to change everything to start helping your body. Sometimes, adding one powerful habit like the right fruits at breakfast can quietly support your heart, digestion, energy, and long-term health in ways you actually feel. Fruit is often treated like a decoration on the plate, a few slices on the side, an occasional banana, maybe a glass of juice. But for seniors, certain fruits at breakfast can do much more than add color. They can bring gentle, natural fiber that helps your digestion and supports healthy cholesterol, vitamins and antioxidants that support your heart, blood vessels, and immune system, natural sweetness that can help you cut back on sugary pastries and processed foods, steadier energy to carry you through your morning instead of that big crash. As we get older, appetite can shrink. Teeth, dentures, or stomach issues can make eating a full variety of foods harder. Medications can affect taste. Little by little, some seniors start their day on a thin diet of white bread, coffee, and maybe a bit of jam. It's familiar, but it doesn't give the body much of what it needs to stay strong and healthy for the long run. What's interesting is that breakfast is often the easiest meal to improve. You don't need fancy recipes. You don't need to cook for an hour. With the right fruits, prepared in simple ways that fit your teeth, your stomach, and your routine, you can quietly upgrade your morning in a matter of minutes. If you're over 60, you might already be asking yourself, which fruits are actually worth focusing on at my age? Are there ones that are especially good for my heart and digestion? Can fruit really help me live longer, or is that just a nice idea? How can I enjoy fruit even if I don't have a big appetite in the morning? You're not alone in those questions. Many older adults want to eat better, but they're tired of confusing diets and strict rules. They want something practical, gentle, and realistic, small changes that fit real life, not a perfect life. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 vital fruits seniors should strongly consider including at breakfast to help support better health and a longer life after 60. By the end of this video, you'll know which specific fruits can support your heart, digestion, and energy. Understand why these fruits matter more in older age than they did when you were young. Get simple, realistic ideas for how to add them to your breakfast, even if you don't cook much, don't eat a lot, or have trouble chewing. And we'll do this without pretending fruit is magic. These 6 fruits are not a cure for everything, but they can become powerful allies for your health when you make them regular guests at your breakfast table. And stay with me until the very end, because the 6th fruit we'll talk about is one many seniors overlook or only eat during holidays, yet it may offer surprising benefits for your heart, blood vessels, and long-term health when you bring it into your regular routine. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Berries. Little heart helpers in a bowl. If there's one fruit group that keeps showing up in studies about healthy aging, it's berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. They may be small, but they are packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that can quietly support your heart, brain, and blood vessels over time. Why are berries such a big deal for seniors? Because they can provide natural antioxidants that help protect your cells from wear and tear, offer gentle fiber to support healthy digestion and cholesterol. Bring natural sweetness with less sugar than many juices and pastries. Support brain health and blood vessel function, according to many researchers. As we get older, the pipes that carry blood through our body, our arteries and veins, can stiffen and clog. Berries contain compounds like anthocyanins, those deep red and blue pigments, that may help support healthier blood vessels. They're not magic, but they are like daily polish for your circulation. Picture this. Two women, both 72, sit down for breakfast. One grabs a white bagel with cream cheese and nothing else. The other has a simple bowl of oatmeal with a handful of mixed berries on top and a sprinkle of nuts. Both breakfasts fill the stomach, but the second one also delivers fiber for digestion, healthy fats for the heart, and those colorful berry compounds that quietly support health behind the scenes. You don't have to eat a giant bowl to benefit. You might add a small handful of frozen blueberries to warm oatmeal. Sprinkle strawberries over yogurt. Blend a few berries into a simple smoothie with milk or a milk alternative. Keep a small bowl of berries next to your toast instead of a second pastry. If chewing is hard, frozen berries that have been slightly thawed can be softer. You can also mash them gently with a fork and stir them into yogurt or oatmeal. Ask yourself, could I replace one sugary topping or pastry at breakfast with a small handful of berries a few times a week and see how my body feels? Number 2, apples and pears, the fiber buddies for your heart and digestion. There's a reason people say an apple a day. Apples and their cousins, pears, are especially powerful for seniors because they bring soluble fiber, the kind that forms a gentle gel in your gut, as well as vitamins and water. For older adults, apples and pears can help support healthy cholesterol levels, keep digestion moving more regularly, make you feel more satisfied, so you're less likely to overdo it on processed snacks. Provide a bit of natural sweetness without being as concentrated as juices. As we age, constipation can become a quiet, constant struggle, slowing us down, affecting appetite, and even making us more at risk for issues like hemorrhoids or diverticulosis. The fiber in apples and pears, especially in the skin, if you can tolerate it, can help keep things moving more comfortably. But they also support the heart. That gentle, soluble fiber can help trap some cholesterol in the gut, carrying it out instead of letting it build up in your bloodstream. Now, maybe you're thinking, I can't chew raw apples like I used to. My teeth or dentures aren't what they were. That doesn't mean apples and pears are off the table. You can slice them thin and cook them gently with a bit of water and cinnamon until soft. Use unsweetened applesauce. Choose softer pear varieties or canned pears in their own juice drained, if needed. At breakfast, you might stir a spoonful of unsweetened applesauce into oatmeal. Have a few soft slices of cooked apple or pear with cottage cheese or yogurt. Put diced apple or pear into plain cereal instead of sugary dried fruit. If you have diabetes or blood sugar concerns, whole fruit is usually better than juice, but you still need to talk with your doctor or dietitian about what's right for you. Ask yourself, has breakfast become mostly white bread and low-fiber foods? And could adding even half an apple or pear help my heart and digestion each morning? If you're still listening, comment the number 2 below so we know you're here. And if these conversations matter to you, consider subscribing. Your support helps us keep creating videos like this for older adults and their families. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, bananas, the gentle potassium booster for tired muscles. Bananas often get overlooked because they're so common, but for seniors, they can be a powerful breakfast ally, especially for the muscles, including the heart muscle. Bananas are known for potassium, a mineral that helps nerves and muscles work properly, supporting healthy blood pressure in combination with an overall balanced diet, being easy to chew, swallow, and digest for many older adults, offering a soft, comforting texture when appetite is low. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to changes in fluid and minerals. Potassium plays a big role in helping your heart beat normally and your muscles contract smoothly. Many older adults don't get enough from food, especially if they're eating very small, repetitive meals. But there's a very important caution here. If you have kidney disease or take certain blood pressure medicines, your doctor may have told you to be careful with high potassium foods. That's why it's essential to talk with your healthcare provider about what's right for you. For many seniors without those specific issues, half a banana or a small banana at breakfast can be sliced over oatmeal or whole grain cereal, mashed and spread on toast with a thin smear of peanut butter if you tolerate nuts. Blended into a smoothie with milk or yogurt. Bananas can also help if you're struggling to eat enough. When appetite is low, a banana is often more appealing than heavy, greasy foods and can give your body quick energy with some nutrition. Ask yourself, have I dismissed bananas as just a snack when they could be a soft, practical way to support my muscles and breakfast in one simple step? Number 4. Citrus fruits, oranges, mandarins, and grapefruit with care. Oranges, mandarins, and when safe, grapefruit can be powerful vitamin C and fiber sources for seniors. Citrus fruits can support your immune system, which matters more as we age. Help with iron absorption from plant foods. Provide water and fiber to support digestion. Add bright flavor that can wake up a dull appetite. Many older adults experience taste fatigue. Food stops tasting exciting. Citrus can cut through that with a clean, refreshing flavor. A few sections of orange or mandarin at breakfast can make the whole meal feel fresher. You can add orange segments to oatmeal or yogurt. Have half a small grapefruit alongside eggs or toast. If it's safe with your meds, drink a small glass of 100% orange juice if chewing is difficult, but whole fruit is usually better because of the fiber. Now, an important warning. Grapefruit and grapefruit juice can interact with many medications, including some for blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart disease. So if you take prescription medications, you must talk with your doctor or pharmacist before making grapefruit a regular part of your diet. If grapefruit isn't safe for you, there are still many citrus options. Oranges, clementines, mandarins, and some tangerines are often fine, but again, it's worth asking if you're unsure. Ask yourself, could a small serving of citrus at breakfast help brighten my appetite and support my immune system, as long as it's safe with my medications? Number 5. Prunes, dried plums. Gentle support for digestion and bone health. Prunes might not sound glamorous, but they are legendary for a reason, especially for seniors. They can provide soluble and insoluble fiber to support regular bowel movements, contain natural compounds that may support bone health, offer a bit of natural sweetness that can help reduce the need for sugary desserts. Constipation is one of those problems people don't like to talk about, but many older adults struggle with it. Slower digestion, less movement, some medications, and lower fluid intake all play a role. At breakfast, a few prunes can act like a gentle nudge to your system. You can chop 2-3 prunes and stir them into oatmeal. Eat them alongside a protein source like yogurt or eggs. Soak them in warm water to make them softer and easier to chew. Prunes are dried fruit, which means their natural sugars are more concentrated. If you have diabetes or blood sugar concerns, you'll want to be mindful of portion sizes and talk with your doctor or dietitian about what's right for you. But when used wisely, prunes can be a powerful tool, supporting your digestion so you're more comfortable, less bloated, and better able to eat and move throughout the day. Ask yourself, has constipation or sluggish digestion been stealing my energy? And could adding just a few prunes at breakfast be a gentle way to help things move again? Number 6. Pomegranate, the holiday fruit that deserves a regular place at your table. Pomegranates are often seen only around holidays or in fancy salads, but for seniors, they can be a surprisingly powerful addition to breakfast. Pomegranate seeds, also called arils, and 100% pomegranate juice contain natural plant compounds that may support heart and blood vessel health, vitamins and antioxidants that can help protect cells from wear and tear. A refreshing, tart-sweet flavor that can make breakfast more exciting. The bright red color of pomegranate comes from polyphenols, plant compounds that researchers have studied for their potential to support blood flow and reduce certain types of oxidative stress in the body. Again, this doesn't mean pomegranate is a medicine, but it may be a helpful part of a heart-conscious breakfast. You can sprinkle a spoonful of pomegranate seeds over yogurt or cereal. Mix them into a small fruit salad with oranges and berries. Add a small splash of 100% pomegranate juice to water or plain sparkling water for a light breakfast drink. If chewing the seeds is uncomfortable for your teeth or dentures, pomegranate juice, in small amounts, may be an option, but always choose 100% juice and be mindful of sugar, especially if you have diabetes or blood sugar issues. Because pomegranate can affect certain medications or conditions in some cases, it's a good idea to mention it to your doctor if you plan to drink it regularly. Ask yourself, have I been saving pomegranate for special occasions, when a small amount at breakfast, once or twice a week, could quietly support my heart and make my mornings feel a little more special too? Together, these 6 fruits, berries, apples and pears, bananas, citrus, prunes, and pomegranate aren't about perfection, they're about possibility. Each one offers something slightly different: fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, minerals, and natural sweetness that can help replace less helpful breakfast habits. You don't need all 6 every day. You don't need giant portions. What matters is choosing 1 or 2 you enjoy that fit your health conditions and your doctor's advice, and making them regular visitors at your breakfast table. Your breakfast can be more than a habit. It can be a quiet, daily way of saying to your body, I still care about keeping you here, strong and healthy, for as long as possible. If was 1. Final thoughts. We've just walked through 6 vital fruits seniors can add to breakfast to help support better health and a longer life after 60. Berries. Little heart helpers, packed with fiber and antioxidants. Apples and pears. Gentle fiber buddies for your heart and digestion. Bananas. Soft, soothing, potassium boosters for muscles and blood pressure. Citrus fruits. Bright, vitamin C-rich immune and appetite supporters. Prunes, quiet heroes for digestion and even bone support. Pomegranate, the holiday fruit that may help your heart and blood vessels when you use it regularly. None of these fruits are magic, but together they can turn breakfast from just something in my stomach into a daily investment in your future, supporting your heart, your digestion, your energy, and even your comfort in the bathroom. And the best part? You don't have to cook like a chef or overhaul your entire diet. You can add a handful of berries to the same oatmeal you already eat, swap 1 sugary pastry for half an apple or pear. Slice a small banana over cereal or toast. Peel a mandarin or orange to brighten your plate. Stir 2-3 prunes into yogurt or oatmeal. Sprinkle a spoonful of pomegranate seeds over whatever you're already having. Small changes, repeated morning after morning, can quietly add up. So ask yourself, when I look at my breakfast, is it mostly beige toast, pastry, plain cereal, or is there real color and nutrition on my plate? And then, which one of these 6 fruits am I willing to invite to breakfast this week, just once or twice, to see how my body responds? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to care for yourself in small, consistent ways. Every colorful bite is a way of telling your body, I still want you here. I still want to walk, think, laugh, and live as fully as I can. Thank you for joining us today, and for being willing to think about breakfast as more than a habit, as a tool for your health. In the comments below, share 1 fruit you're going to start adding to your breakfast, and how you plan to enjoy it on oatmeal, with yogurt, on toast, or just by itself. Your ideas might give another senior an easy, tasty place to start. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend or family member over 60 who wants simple, realistic ways to take better care of their health. Your support helps us keep creating good content to inform and inspire older adults and their families. Thank you for watching. Take gentle care of your mornings and your meals, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.